All right, and we're back with another episode. Going to be showing you what's in this box, which is my favorite pegs for the Sur-Ron. And I don't know if you can tell, but these things are like super crazy wide, which is basically the reason why I love them so much. I mean, look at the comparison to the stock peg. It's probably, let me put it underneath, twice as wide as a stock peg. Not as aggressive. It does have like little, I should take this out of the plastic. There is a reason why you probably haven't seen these on a lot of bikes. I ran these pegs on my Lightbee way back in the day. And there are a small few people in this community that even know about this company, Pro One Performance, and why they're not widely ran. Well, one, these aren't Sur-Ron pegs. These are for a Harley. They just happen to fit in the stock, like, what are this called, peg mounts, using the existing like hardware here. I wouldn't necessarily recommend them to everyone because there are these adjustment things here, because you can swivel the position of the peg and lock it in that position. But if you do a lot of off-road stuff and a lot of jumps, sometimes if you land too hard on the peg, it'll make it like switch positions, and then you'll have to unscrew it, screw it back in. These pegs are mostly for street riders. If you do a lot of street riding, they're wide, comfy. It does have like these little things here, so you do have grip on there. Whoops. So basically all you do, take off the existing peg, reuse the same hardware, put on the new peg. Where? Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna kind of sort of tighten it for now, because I'll fully tighten it when I have both on and I see what position works for me. That's what's kind of cool. If you, for some reason, if you wanted to angle this forward, you could, but let's just kind of keep it flat. Yeah, for now. And now this thing isn't moving. Easy. Yeah, easy as that. Not only do I love the way that they look, the wider platform gives me a little bit more comfort there. And unlike pedals, these do fold back if you were to hit something on them. So yeah, good option. I know that they're wide and beefy, but if you want something different, consider these. All right. Let's go do like a range test or something with that. All right, and for the range test, we came back to beautiful downtown Houston. You'll notice I put that original Kilowatt Crew keychain back on my key. This keychain has been a prized possession of mine since I started my Sur-Ron journey. And believe it or not, the one and only Surronster was a part of this crew when we first started riding these bikes. So has a lot of meaning to me, not because of Surronster, but because of the friendships and the memories that are associated with this. You'll notice I de-stickered the Rerode. Now it's just pitch black. Love it this way. You see these beautiful, beautiful pegs. They do kind of angle this way slightly. Again, these are not meant for the Sur-Ron, yet I've rode them on my Sur-Ron every single time. We are going to do the range test. I started tracking via an app. It's crazy how the little things make a big difference with riding. It's something as simple as like finding the grips that you want, finding the bars that you want, pegs, shift locks, these things that don't have anything to do with like the power of your bike, but have a big impact on how it feels when you're riding. And so now I'm gonna slowly fine-tune this thing where it feels like, oh, it's perfectly set up for me. Oh, and I forgot to mention, for this range video, we're gonna do the whole thing in sport mode, because I don't ever use eco mode unless I am freaking on my last little bit of life and I'm trying to make it stretch. I feel like we shouldn't just aimlessly wander around downtown Houston. Whoop, whoop. Oh yeah. But maybe we should try to find some coffee, because I haven't had coffee yet today. And this is a perfect time to try to find something brand new. I need to pull over and try to find the best coffee in Houston. Alright, so we're gonna pull over right here.
Starting route to Uncle Bean's Coffee.
Okay, we're gonna go to Uncle Bean's. That's 4 miles away. And I know that there's a ton of people that have their like little phone mount thing here. I just don't like having my bars cluttered, so I would rather hold it in my hand and make it inconvenient for me rather than putting it on like a little mount. So don't judge me. I really want to take the Rerode to that single track place that I found last week, and I want to shred it before I put on the Sumos, even though if I had the Sumos on this bike, I would still take it there because I ain't scared. I'll never get over how smooth the tune is. It's like ridiculous. Let me put the wheel down because we're passing a kid, and you know, you just want to be safe, and parents start freaking out if you wheelie past them. You want to know what another great idea would be for people on e-bikes? Start a podcast where you're riding and doing the podcast at the same time. Like you guys are connected via like walkie-talkie type situation, and you know, you have your host and you have your interviewer and you're just riding around cruising, and it's like a full-blown podcast and ride. Like, tell me that wouldn't be a badass idea. Okay, here we are at Uncle Bean's Coffee. Hello, so I've never been here, but do you guys have like an iced caramel latte, iced caramel macchiato type of drink?
Oh, I could do an iced caramel latte.
Yeah, can I get one of those, please? All right, thank you so much.
And then whenever we have it ready, we'll bring it out.
Okay, great, thanks. Dude, this is kind of vibey. Check this out. All right, so we just finished up at Uncle Bean's Coffee. It was more vibey than good. I mean, it had a distinct, like the beans themselves had a distinct like smoky-ish flavor. Not really my cup of tea. I got an iced caramel latte. I would probably rank that a 6.7 out of 10. It's okay. Not the best. But the show continues. I think when I hit 50%, that's when I will check on how far we've gone and yeah, kind of get a scope of the range. All right. Looks like we're still pacing at 30 miles an hour, which is crazy because when I was having some coffee, I checked on the Trip app and it said that my average speed was like 17. So I don't think that's true. Maybe it is. I don't know. I feel like I've been pacing good, but I'll try to pick up that average speed. Every time I'm on a street like this, I've been trying to go at least 30. So who knows? Maybe I'm doing this wrong. I don't ever pace at 30 miles an hour. I normally pace at like 20 because I'm just wheeling and cruising through the city. I don't ever just like maintain higher speed like this. But I know that that's not everyone else's style of riding. So I think it's good that we're kind of picking up the pace. So if you're I don't even want to call him a regular rider, but if you ride this more casually or as a commuter, you can have a better sense of the range. What is that? A little train station? I've never seen that before. Like a metro or something? It says buses only. But I kind of want to see what this is about. I wish we could... Wait, there's an elevator. I think we could take the elevator up the stairs. Oh my gosh. Well, looks like we're not making it up that elevator. Wow, that was a... We won't disturb his sleep. Meanwhile, the worker, the transit authority, she's just on her phone. She don't care at all. We need to do freaking range test anyways. Oh no, I got dirt flying up. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Do you think that we could join the parade? Think the cops would yell at us? We'll just do some wheelies through the parade. Let's get our camera out. Let's see what the parade has to offer. I totally forgot that I'm doing a range test. I'm over here trying to enjoy the freaking parade. Like, I'm not trying to give you guys accurate info. Alright, which direction should we go? Maybe, you know what? Maybe we should go get some Trail Burger. Haven't had that place in a while. Well, my camera died, so I had been talking for a while and completely missed a bunch of info. I actually mentioned when I was at 50%, it said we had gone 18 miles. So in sport mode, what's the quick math on that? 36 miles. So how do you guys feel about getting 36 miles in sport mode on the Rerode? Is that too little for you, or is that just enough? For me, that's plenty. I mean, I ride like 25 miles and I'm done. I don't even want to ride anymore. My butt hurts. Normally I got plenty of arm pump by then, but I know a lot of people might need more than that. And I know that there are other bikes that get more range. Yes, you can get the E-Ride Pro SS and get more range and more top speed, but you're paying $2,000 more. At the $3,500 price point, there is no better value than the Rerode. There's no other bike that you can show me at this price point that beats this bike. What I'm really curious about is, because this is a 72 volt, can I just throw in a 72 volt Talaria battery, let's say from Shy Battery, and get more range if I wanted to? I don't need it, but let's say there's someone else out there that wants this bike, and let's say you get like that Shy Battery, I don't know, 72 volt, 50 amp hour compact. That's like 2 bands on Shy Battery's website. So for 50, that would bring your total cost to what? 5,500. You get a Shy Battery and a 72 volt bike. Maybe if I ever get big enough on YouTube, I'll get like a free battery. That would be sick. Whoa! Almost slid out. I think I'm just gonna eat right here because I don't care. Set this right there. Look, another good reason why those pegs are good. Freaking trail burgers. Ooh, there's probably gonna be a couple people. Maybe there'll be no one. But if you're interested in these pegs, they're kind of pricey, because this ain't no cheap China crap. They're like 180 bucks. They do have a thinner version. It's a similar design, but it's like half the width. And I think that one's like 160 bucks. And you can go on the Pro One Performance website and pick them up. I'll show you a picture of which ones you need to get, because they have 2 different versions that look identical, but the mounting points are different. So I'll leave a link in the description of the video if you want to go check them out. Fun fact, Willie Woo, who's an absolute sender on these bikes, is the manager over there. So he gets stuff shipped out like next day. I want to say I ordered, I don't know what time of the day I ordered, but literally pegs shipped out next day. And I know for wide pegs you can go get prickly. I understand. This is something different. These are wider than prickly. Prickly's pegs are pretty wide and they're awesome, and I love everything prickly makes. And I think that those wide pegs that they make are also great. I just like these ones better. Mostly because I ran them for a long time. It's a comfort level of mine. Since we're towards the end of the ride, we might as well pick up the speed even more. Pushing 42. We can do better than that. Let's get to like 45. We might get back to Chiba Hut, where I parked today, around 20% on the dot. We might get there. Might have to burn some more battery though, so I'm gonna have to pick up some speed. I think we can do it. We just gotta haul ass a little bit. Hey, we just hit 20%. Right back at Chiba. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Oh yeah, you guys see the ODI number plate with the little Rerode sticker there? Oh man, looking better each day. Okay, anyways, so we went 27.7 miles in sport mode. Top speed of, we hit 50 today. We've been outside. We've been riding for 2 hours, according to this, 2 hours and 10 minutes. So that is plenty enough riding for me. I'm already done. I'm ready to go home, this is a great starting point. So how would we do the math? 27.7 divided by 80, and then we had times that by 100. So 34.625 miles is what you'd get in sport mode if you were to drain it. That sounds about right. I was close. So does 34.625 miles give you enough range? For me, the answer is yes in sport mode. And that was all that I have for you guys this week. I will see you guys next week.